Yeah.
Chris, this is not how I want to start the episode, but we just gonna have to figure this thing out. We got microphone issues, but let me see here. Y'all gonna just have to just deal with it as I'm dealing with it. I can't explain what. Chris, I'm good. Oh, no. Chris, can we start this from the top? Is that possible? If it's not possible, we'll just keep this show going. Unfortunately, I don't have someone that sets up my equipment every week. I'm the person responsible for it. And let's just say I didn't do things correctly. But it is what it is. The devil's always working. God got us covered. It's episode 69 of The Rewind, brought to you by Global Sports Entertainment 3. I'm the captain, the host, and the person that's going to be laying smackdowns, elbow drops, choke slams, stone cold stunners, and rock bottoms all throughout tonight's episode, Monty Moss. And I got two returning guests who don't need any introductions, but I'll get them on momentarily. I kind of felt bad for one of them, but same time wanted to highlight another one because his New York Knicks are now victorious as kings of champs of NBA, 2026 NBA champions. And I wanted to shine a light on him and get him on here. So apologies for the delay. Apologies for my microphone and equipment falling apart during the whole buildup as we get ready to start tonight's episode, but it's all good. I promise it will pay off in the end. And all grace to the good Lord. Happy to be here again and do it once again. As you do know, the theme for the 60s, 70 will be next week. If the house music song 1960 What, 1960 Who. This is the last time we'll sing it tonight because next week is episode 70, but it is episode 69. God's grace to be able to do 69 episodes. But it's all thanks to you, the people, the love and support on all of our social media platforms. Couldn't thank you enough. But again, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Rewind_GSC3, as well as follow us on all of our social media platforms at the Rewind_GSC3, continuing and continuously building on all of our platforms. So thank you for all the love and support, the likes, the shares, the comments, the reposts, the retweets, everything on all of our platforms are growing throughout each day as well as each week, week over week. So, but it's not done without you guys. So thank you for the love you pour into me. And you guys know my motto for this year of 2026, pour into those who pour into you. You guys continue to pour into me. I will continue to pour into you. So all love, all the support is truly gratefully appreciated, because it's not easy, and eventually something's got to give. But we're just going to keep on pushing. We're going to keep on fighting to figure this thing out, because we're less than 1 month away until the Rewind hiatus, the last week, Wednesday, I should say, of July, will be the last episode of the Rewind before we pretty much end season 2 and ride off into the sunset and coming back at some point at the end of August with the NFL season around the corner. But we don't want to think that far just yet. We'll get closer to that, and I'll make the announcements as we get there. But right now, it's about episode 69. I just want to give some house cleaning just as we prepare before I bring on my two guests that's coming on tonight. Shout out to F1 driver and FM legend, let's just say, Lewis Hamilton, on winning yet again, but his first win as if being in a Ferrari. If you guys know, Lewis Hamilton has been loyal to the Mercedes brand, as well as being an ambassador for Mercedes. But this past weekend at the Grand Prix, he was the winner for his 106th career F1 win. Now, I do know there's rumors and reports out there that he's seeing Kim Kardashian and they're dating, or what. I don't know what that is. But Lewis, he ought to know his homework before he gets himself into something that former men that she has dated have failed to do. And I'm not wishing the Kim Kardashian curse on anybody, especially Lewis, because he's an ambassador for the F1 sport as well as the Ferrari brand now. And it meant so much to him to win this past weekend in the Ferrari car that was specially designed, and him and his team put together a brilliant and special, magnificent performance in Barcelona. Grand Prix, not Prix, sorry, Grand Prix. Sorry, F1 fans, Grand Prix. I know Prix is on the screen, but it's Grand Prix. Shame on me. I should know this by now. But I am an F1 fan. It is on my bucket list to get to an F1 event before it's all said and done. And we'll fast forward to World Cup 2026 news, because it's going to be a zoo throughout New Jersey. As we know, the World Cup final will be taking place at MetLife Stadium, I believe at the end of July. But this right here, it means a lot to me, not also being a supporter of the United States, who got off to a good start winning their first game in LA last week. They have another game coming up this week. And this right here, Cristiano Ronaldo, all-time great. Yes, some folks like Ronaldo. Yes, some folks like Messi. Argentina won yesterday 4-0. Messi scoring in that one. Portugal drew today 1-1. Ronaldo did not score. João Neves scored in the 6th minute for Portugal, but it is the group stage. Portugal will be just fine. Some folks out there disagree with Ronaldo being in the starting 11. My opinion doesn't matter, because, again, he's earned the right to do whatever he wants, because he is the king of Portugal, and we know that this is the last ride, or in this picture here, one last dance for Ronaldo in his Portugal gear. So we'll keep you guys monitored throughout the World Cup right here on the Rewind, and appreciate our love and support. And good luck to all of your representing countries that you guys may support. I know folks that watch the Rewind are from all over parts of the continent. We got folks that watch us in Nigeria. We got folks that watch us in Israel. We got folks that watch us in Afghanistan, Canada. I mean, we're all over. We're global. It is Global Sports Entertainment for a reason. So shout out to all you guys, and good luck to all your respective countries for this year's 2026 World Cup. Funny thing is, a good friend of mine, his dad owns a house in West Orange, and prior to the World Cup coming to the United States, this is like probably a few months ago, he got an offer to rent his house for the World Cup for $50,000. Now, that's once in a lifetime opportunity. I would probably write something up in the clause, have it legalized, so if anything goes left, the family can be responsible. But I know for sure you can have the house. Just make sure it's in one piece when you leave. But that's just the carnage that's taking place here in New Jersey. We know that Philly, they have games at their stadium. MetLife just had one yesterday with France in town. So it's going to be ruckus throughout New Jersey as well, throughout the United States with the World Cup. And with the final being at MetLife Stadium, all hell is going to break loose. I just hope that Portugal's there being one of the teams, because although I'm rooting for USA, I just don't know what the ceiling is for USA. But that's something we'll wait to see as we get closer to the World Cup. So let's get our guest in here, because I do know that I got to respect OGs when they come along. He is a returning guest. This is his third appearance on the Rewind. Anytime I pick up the phone, he answers. Anytime I ask him, I need him to pretty much come off the bench or pretty much come in to pretty much fill in as co-host, guest co-host, what doesn't matter. Whatever I call, Chad answers. And I want to say publicly, I was there to witness with Chad, all right, game 1 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. Cleveland was up 23 at one point in that game. You would have thought it was over. Chad was quiet. I was just watching the game. I could care less who wins. But then the comeback began, and the Cavs went on to lose. Then the Knicks wound up sweeping the Cavs in that series 4-0 to advance to the NBA Finals. But then we get to the finals. I didn't see Chad during the finals this year. I didn't see him. That probably was a good thing, because he was probably going ape shit just like the rest of the Knicks fans. But I just want to say, Chad, congratulations publicly, congratulations on your New York Knicks, the Knickerbockers, on winning the 2026 NBA champion for the first time in years. But Chad, welcome into Rewind. You don't need an introduction. You're a family. You make yourself at home. What's good, brother?
Listen, man, it's good. It's good to be home, and this championship life looks good on us. I'm just saying that. it looks good on us. It looks good on us.
Orange and blue skies.
Orange, what's Spike say? Orange and blue skies.
Orange and blue skies. Now let me ask you something, Chad. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Mm-hmm. But I just want to know, because a lot of folks out there, some agree, some disagree. But I want to ask a New Yorker. You're somebody who's been a diehard Knicks fan, who's been through all the years of turmoil, all the years of making the playoffs, losing. We know that the Knicks lost last year in the Eastern Conference Final to the Indiana Pacers 4-2. You brought back most of your guys back. But for Spike Lee, yes or no, he deserves a championship ring?
100%. Especially after Dolan did him dirty with the whole thing with the issue with the entrance, and treating Spike like he's not Spike. He 100% deserves a ring. But Dolan's not really known for doing the right thing, especially with folks of a certain hue. So I don't really expect him to do that. But I do expect at some point Spike will have a ring, even if he spends his own bread to do it, because
he bet not.
He's also not broke, so
he damn sure isn't.
And like you said, he owes no favors, because he always likes to say that he pays for his seats. He doesn't do anything comp, so I don't think that he'd even would even want that.
Yeah, I need some of Spike money so we can elevate this thing. I don't want her working forever, but I'm just saying. But more important, I think it's time for James Dolan to bury the hatchet with Charles Oakley and allow him to be back in Madison Square Garden. But I know it was fulfilling for Charles to be in San Antonio for Game 6 to see the Knicks win along with Patrick Ewing. But one thing I will say, Chad, about what James Dolan has done right, and there's not many things he's done right since being the ambassador and owner for Knicks basketball, is just the red carpet that he's rolled out for the alumni of the Knicks, former players being both at home games and away games, taking care of the celebrities also on front row. Those are things I think that he has led with class. There's a few things, but that's one of the things that he's led with class. So we got a lot to talk about tonight, Chad, but I do know that I'm just not sure how you're going to feel about this. I'm just not sure what's your reaction going to be to this. But, I did bring another guest, and it's funny because we were working out, right? And we worked out a few weeks ago together. He was like, yo, man, when am I coming back on the pod?
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
This goddamn Knicks chatter got my chest hurting.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I didn't even get to. So, join.
Oh my gosh.
We was working out, Chad, and he was and Hondo. I call him Hondo for a reason. He said, yo, when next time I come on the pod? I was like, I don't know. I got my calendar kind of booked for the pod. I got to see where I can have a wiggle room. And God said it. So that settled it. He said, I told him, I was like, I got to open it. You want to come on tonight? So, Chad, I just want to say a little surprise.
Man,
Hondo is back.
Here, baby. All the Knicks chatter, I'm saying, y'all had y'all moment. The Celtics are the talk of the town right now with this Giannis JB stuff. It's over. Go enjoy the parade. And after this, enjoy it. For the next 50 years, y'all won't see another one. This is about to be the talk of the town for the next 50 years. There's one chick. You know what I mean? I'm on that tonight, Chad. I'm on that tonight.
I'm on that. Listen.
I'm on that tonight. I put the Boston jersey on. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
Listen, I got the first one. I got the first one of my lifetime. So I'm gonna ride this out, man.
As you should.
There's not a lot of hate that's gonna hurt me right now.
Damn.
But to actually wear that jersey out in public. Well, you at the crib, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, you can't
do
jump me
whatever
here.
you want.
You can't jump me here.
That's coming off your back. You know, taking it off your back.
Hey, you know, the Cowboys fans are where the Knicks fans. That's what they wish they could.
You saw those posts. Like the Cowboys fans are like, well, if the Knicks did it, you know now.
Why can't we?
Yeah, don't even start that shit.
We up next.
That's
crazy.
Okay.
Good
That's
crazy.
Okay.
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
No, we like this, man. We're in a good space, you know.
As you should.
It felt good, man. I almost put wifey to sleep because I was holding on like what is about to happen. I was like, oh, you know, I accidentally. But that was a good moment, man.
It was
celebrating.
It was,
yeah.
And we got a lot to
talk about. Can I say
about.
one thing?
Go ahead, Hondo. Go ahead. Don't cut me off.
We just not. I'm sorry. We not gonna do to the Knicks what they did to Boston, saying that y'all route was very easy. Like we go pretend that y'all. I heard y'all talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Are we shocked that y'all beat the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I know. In the championship, we were the underdog in all 5 games. All 5 games we was the underdog. So obviously it couldn't have been that easy if even Vegas didn't think that they had us. Didn't even have us favored.
But that was all part of the script.
Whatever it is. There's never a script that has the Knicks winning. You already know this. Come on, cut it out. You know that logo that you got in the back of your head, Monty. That those are the people that benefit from the script.
No. We're in an NBA season. The hell with the NFL, okay? I will take that down and put a Lakers one up if that makes you feel better. I can do that right now.
Yeah, as long as it has number 6 on
it. Who the hell wear number 6? LeBron?
Lee Cry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, LeBron James. Let me be politically correct because Chad's a huge LeBron fan. But
I know Moss a Kobe fan.
That a boy. You know me well.
Right there.
You know me well.
Unreasonable. He's a stan. He ain't even fan level. He is straight up stan. Straight up stan level. It's not just a fan. Straight up stan. It's uncomfortable sometimes.
All right, Chad. Let's get you taken care of. We break down the NBA Finals recap with the 2026 NBA champions officially being crowned the New York Knicks for the first time in 53 years. Knicks started out the series winning games 1, 2, and 3, taking a 3-0 series lead. San Antonio had something to say in Game 4, but it was no answer for the Spurs losing at Game 6. If you didn't know, we flash back to Game 4 where the Knicks were down. I'm sorry. Yes, the Knicks were down as much as 29. And pretty much the Spurs blew it, which led to the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. Fast forward to Game 5, the Knicks came back from a double-digit deficit, and Jalen Brunson having 45 points in Game 5, winning the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award and setting a Knicks record for most points in a championship-clinching game. But more importantly, I just want to highlight and shine a light on head coach Mike Brown for the job that he's done. Yes, Tibb deserves somewhat of credit because he helped put this roster together. But then again, I don't give him any credit because he ran this team into the ground, and Mike Brown came in and pretty much resurrected and trusted in his bench, something that Tom Thibodeau couldn't. But, Chad, I just want to shine a light on you a little bit because Game 5 was a historic night for you as well as all in the millions and millions of Knicks fans around the world as well as in New York, winning in San Antonio on the road, being victorious and winning NBA champions, not also for Mike Breen, who's been covering the Knicks since the early 1990s, as well as Clyde Drexler.
Understandable. Frazier. Right. Yeah. We
Clyde
got
Frazier, who was also on the Knicks 73 team, but also has been Mike Breen's color commentator for the New York Knicks for the past 25 years. Those two being in attendance to see the Knicks win a championship was golden for me. But for you as a fan, what was your initial reaction to seeing the Spurs lose at home once again and the Knicks being victorious and winning their first NBA title in 53 years?
I mean, it was surreal. Like, I remember there was a point where I just kind of looked and said, "Yo, this is really about to happen." And it's like I just kind of it felt like you had to bring in New Year, so you had to get close to the people that's close to you. And like I'm by my wife and my daughter, and I'm there, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, can't believe this is happening. It was a time that I was off to the side all by myself, all crazy. But it was just something that I honestly, not saying I've written it off, but it was just I always felt that we were just gonna fall short. And at some point, and not even necessarily this year, but it was just what my conditioning. And then to see this team, it really just made such a big the way to have a lot of the same players, but at the same time, just have a new leader, right? And it really talks to Coach Brown's leadership, and the things that he was able to accomplish with, like you said, adding to this depth, and then really just making it a more of a team, right, and more of a cohesive unit. And even though, and to just see Jalen Brunson just kind of just take over the way that he did was kind of awe-inspiring. It was pretty cool, man. It was awesome, man. 45 to get 45 in that game to close it out. 45, like that was like. That's the stuff like we're gonna hear about that forever. Like there's not gonna be a time. Like what I think he's the third highest closeout game total or something like that of all time. And then it was just an amazing experience.
Did you cry?
Nah, man, I was surprising. I was pretty close, but it just didn't happen. Like I was just I think I was just too amped. You know what I mean? That I didn't go that direction. So I was just too amped. It was just like a surreal experience, and it was just to see like how happy he was. Like, yo, it was just like genuinely happy. Like if you see the city, like people are really thinking that New York was gonna get torn down. Right? Well, like people was way too happy. Like when I used
they lit
to
a bus on fire.
One. Hold up. Well, if someone said the over under on buses getting lit on fire when the Knicks win a championship, if they said the over under was 3, you're still taking the over. So the fact that it was right. So the fact that it was 1, and if you saw the videos, like the mayor had it clean, spotless the next day for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So it was.
I don't know how they did it.
But like I think like it was such like a genuine joy that even New Yorkers couldn't be like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like, oh my god, the Knicks did it. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're thinking about like you know what I mean? Thinking all about all the people that didn't see this, that was like diehard Knicks fans and things like that. So I think it was so much of that going on that it just didn't even. It was just regular old genuine elation. You know what I mean? As opposed to just even. It wiped out the tri-state area brashness, you know. Like it overtook that. It was the Knicks winning the championship was probably made people in the Northeast a little less jerks.
Well, I wouldn't say that because the cockiness of Knicks fans these last 72 hours has been insane. Like they act like this is a three-peat. I understand the first one in 53 years, and look, all Knicks fans, you are blessed. Everybody in America should witness one time in their life, see their team win an NBA championship. I know Hondo has been blessed to see the Celtics win. Me as a Laker fan, I've been blessed to see it even with the great Kobe Bryant.
Twice.
Okay, twice, even with the great Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
But shout out to the Nova Knicks. Mike Brown, head coach of the New York Knicks, sent the text right after winning a championship to former Villanova head coach and national champion Jay Wright saying thank you. But there's nothing to thank because we do know that Jay Wright has put together a nucleus of winning formula at Villanova, winning 2 national championships, including beating my Michigan Wolverines in 2018. But coaching Mikal Bridges, coaching Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, that championship grit that Jay Wright has instilled into those guys at Villanova, they have all been successful throughout their NBA journey. But the fact that those three, not also winning a national championship together at Villanova, to win an NBA championship with Mikal being traded from Brooklyn to New York, it is truly full circle moment for those three players. And yes, people have criticized Jalen Brunson on not taking the max and him leaving over $114 million on the table. But he did it for a reason, because he trusted the ownership of Worldwide West and Leon Rose in the front office for the New York Knicks to invest in the roster and bring in different players. And it's opened doors to bring in players like Jordan Clarkson. It's opened doors to bring six man a year, because it has been a true for Mike Brown to trust his guys. With McBride coming off the bench, we know Mitch Robinson's been banged up with a broken pinky, but whatever. But Cat finally stepping up to the plate, bringing that playoff experience from Minnesota to New York, being a threat inside and out and both ends of the floor against San Antonio. So as much as I want to credit the New York Knicks, I have nothing really much to say about the San Antonio Spurs. This is a learning lesson for Mitch Johnson, because the coaching job he's done, you have to understand that the Spurs have led 75% of the NBA Finals, and every time the fourth quarter hits, that's when things just go wrong for the Spurs. So I know Greg Popovich is somewhere smacking Mitch Johnson up, rightfully so, because it was a bad coaching display, not also in Game 3, but damn sure in Game 4, and for sure in Game 5. And it's just something that I did not expect. I thought the series was going to go at least 6 games and not 7, but the New York Knicks said, fuck it, we're going to take advantage of this, and y'all gave us a 20. Anytime a team blows a 20-point lead, regular season, postseason, NBA Finals, you deserve to lose, not also the game, but the damn series. So I don't feel sorry for the Spurs. They are young. We know they got a young core with Harper, Victor Wembanyama. We know they got De'Aaron Fox, but they might as well just send him probably to like Afghanistan or Iraq or somewhere to play, because that guy, I'd rather have Chris Paul out there. He's got to go. But we know this young core, of course, with Stephon Castle, guard for the Spurs, at roughly the lowest I think on this team is 22 years old. So the Spurs have a bright future. They're not going anywhere. They'll be continue to be a threat in the Western Conference. And as long as the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama is healthy in the West, give me the Spurs to pretty much advance. I know it's going to be hell next season with Denver coming back healthy, with OKC coming back, with the Lakers, whatever moves they make in the offseason. So don't count the Spurs out yet, but this is the New York Knicks moment, so let's shine a light on them. So congratulations, Chad, on your New York Knicks winning the 2026 NBA Finals and being victorious for the first time in 53 years. I don't know when it's coming again. I just don't know. I really don't. I'd like to tell you.
I don't know, man. This is really easy. This is kind of easy. I don't know. This is a little light. This is light work.
Well, let's.
I'm not trying to be like that, but this is a little light work. You know.
Let's go up 95. Let's go up 95 north and let's travel up to Boston, because there's been a lot of trade speculations and rumors circling around the NBA thus far since the Knicks have won, and that is potentially Giannis Antetokounmpo, a star for the Milwaukee Bucks, being traded to the Boston Celtics. Now, Hondo, I know it's trade rumors. I know it's not true. It's just circulation. Everyone's talking about it. But let's get your opinion, because if memory serves me correctly, and Chad knows I'm pretty good at this, last time you were on,
yes,
which was when last year, and we were talking about the Celtics for next season with JT being out, and then you said that the Celtics should blow the team up, and including blowing the team up, that means getting rid of Jaylen Brown. I can go check the tape, I promise you. But fast forward, we know that JT was out majority of the season, came back going into the playoffs, did not play in Game 7 against Philadelphia, which was super smart. I don't know why he even played to begin with. But we know in this trade package, you have to give up somebody big. Is it going to be Jaylen Brown? Is it going to be JT? Folks out there say that JT's a franchise player. He's not going anywhere. He's untouchable for the Celtics. That must mean that Jaylen Brown may be included with other draft picks. We know Brad Stevens is really good at doing trades and holding the cap and being in the salary, controlling the market value. We know that the Celtics has a team revenue this past season over $1 billion. That's where I said $1 billion. But with all the trade circulation, Hondo circling around, do you like the idea of Giannis potentially being traded to Boston, or you as a Celtics fan, you don't want any part of Giannis in Boston?
Before I say what I say, let's not act like wherever Giannis goes, he doesn't change the trajectory of any team. Any team, right? I've been hearing this for years though, like JB, Jayson Tatum, trade them, break it up. I was the advocate at the time. I feel like Jaylen Brown this season was one of his best seasons, if not his best season. And his trade value is at his highest it's probably ever been. If we looking to go in a different direction, Giannis is not a bad. I mean, he's aging a little bit. Like I said, no matter what team he goes to, he changes the trajectory, right? But as I seen Jaylen Brown drafted into the Celtics, I seen him grow. I seen him turn into what he was, to what he is now. Um, two finals appearances. Me personally, I would like to keep Jaylen Brown. I would like to keep this and just build around the team and do what we've done to win our last one, which is build around JB and build around JT. I think we just paid both of them crazy max contracts. I think it's up like in the 300 mil, right? But if I don't think it's gonna happen. But if somehow we do get Giannis, I think we like front runners for championship. Either or, either if we keep JB and JT and build around them and do what we're known for doing it, which is building great rosters. Um, Either way, I think we're in contention. But like I said, any team Giannis goes to, I don't care if it's the Heat, he changes the trajectory in a big way. And I know we like to live and die by the three, and they saying I've seen a couple things like um Giannis comes, it'll change up everything. Maybe that's what's needed. If it happens, I'm not mad at it. Only thing that I'm kind of skeptical about is the championship window when we get Giannis. Like, how many good years does he have left? But Giannis is still Giannis. I think he averaged last year close to like 30 or something like that, 20 something, 28 points. Like, and Giannis is still Giannis. So if we get him, that's defensive prowess. We still got a healthy Tatum coming back. Yeah, man. Like I said, either or. I'm a little in between, but I'd rather keep JB and just build around them too. Like I said,
So
all that Knicks stuff died out, man. We the talk of the town now, man. You know what I mean? You just seeing Josh Hart and all of them go on TV now. They not talking about the Knicks now. It's been the Celtics the last 48 hours, baby. You know what I
well,
mean?
you do
I
know,
mean, if
Hondo,
you're
that
only
the
watching
parade.
Boston local news, yeah, that's pretty much all they're
Nah,
gonna talk
nope,
about.
nope. It's all I see.
Turn the channel,
It's all
turn the
I
channel one time, and
see, man.
it'll be a
Boston
totally
29
different story.
News.
Boston,
Yeah,
everything,
exactly.
baby.
You know,
ESPN, first take, everything.
you're watching
ESPN Boston.
Foxborough Public Access TV.
Hey, yo.
See, they're not even talking
Sirius
about the Knicks.
XM channel
Hey, yo.
Boston.
Hey,
Hey, but
yo.
Chad, I want to ask you this because we do know that the Knicks parade is tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Is going to be a zoo. Reports of over 8 million people are going to be present.
Mm-hmm.
But when we talk about Giannis, we know that in terms of what he brings to our organization with his winning pedigree, we know that he's a walking double-double. We do know that he's one of the best players in the NBA when healthy. We see the rumors of the Miami Heat being a potential destination. We know how good Pat Riley can be in terms of landing big-time free agents. He's done it multiple times in his executive career. But same time, we hear reports of Giannis potentially going to Boston. Now, for you with Milwaukee, because I don't think he'll be a Milwaukee Buck this upcoming season, what do you think the best destination is for Giannis going into next year's NBA season?
I know one thing. He's going to want to stay in the East, 100%. Like none of the rumors are even really lining up to him landing in the West, and I think that's because his heart pumps Kool-Aid, and he's not really built like that to want to go through a gauntlet. So he's going to stay where he thinks it's easier, So he's going to stay on, and he's going to stay on the West. I mean, he's going to stay on the East. I think that as far as landing spots, I personally think that I don't think it's possible for him to end up it, but if he was able to go to Philly, could you imagine if some reason, I never really, but if he ended up with Tyrese and what's it, AJ, right,
BJ,
and BJ, right, I can see like that would be like that would be a problem. I don't know if I mean, but, what the trade value or what the contracts is for Joel, but if that would be like the ultimate spot. You know what I'm saying?
Joel. That's a
I mean, but
liability.
I don't know but if he has an expiring contract,
He can come be a Laker.
How they do all that stuff.
He can come be a Laker with Luka.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, look,
but I think aside from that, I do think that Boston. I think Boston with JB is actually the better move than Giannis with Tatum. Yeah, I mean, I don't. JT, he's up.
Is that you think that could really happen? Like the Celtics would let go. Because I'm just reading off reports, right? I know JT's a Duke guy, and we know the Duke blood and the NBA runs deep. We know Brad Stevens has a ton of connections to Duke, as well as former head coach Mike Krzyzewski. Are they really would consider putting JT in a trade package for Giannis and retaining JB service?
No,
I don't know.
I'm just saying that from a basketball perspective, I think that's the better move. But okay. I think as far as what's possible, I don't think that because I don't think that that JB's rooted in Boston the way that JT is. No, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I mean, he's all team first haircut, and all that. But I don't understand. I really don't understand because I really don't see what people see. I mean, he had a few good years, but I think his injuries has already caught up to him. JT. Well, both of them actually.
Well, yeah, they both have been.
What injuries? Please, what injuries? JT been healthy.
No, he just came back from his Achilles. What are you talking about in the playoffs?
Okay, yeah, last year. But I'm thinking you're saying like he's injury prone. He's not injury prone.
Not injury prone, but he's had a couple of things that have seemed to like impact his dominance. But it could also just be that him and Jaylen are just not a great.
I don't know because
I think that it doesn't look like they like each other. I think that's.
I don't think so either.
They don't like
anything at this point.
No. Look, here's my thing, Hondo. I'm telling you facts, right? When we had the whole Stephen A. Jaylen Brown beef, whatever. Again, I thought that was uncalled for to begin with. But we saw Jaylen Brown has his own show or own podcast, whatever, on Twitch or whatever the case may be. And he's had a bunch of people come through on his platform or whatever. Great, rightfully so, right? How do you not have Jayson Tatum come through, right? Like Jayson Tatum is like y'all supposed to be boys, right? If you having other players from the Celtics come through, how do you not have Jayson Tatum? Like Jayson Tatum ain't that busy where he can't come spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes or whatever on Jaylen Brown's platform to show some love or whatever. Now, I know that this was Jaylen Brown's team this year while Jayson Tatum was out. And the Celtics played really well. No disrespect. They played really well without JT. Now, I don't think it's enough to get over the hump to win a championship without Jayson Tatum. But, however, for what the Celtics did this in the regular season, the postseason, I mean, Jaylen Brown, the fit and how Coach Mazzulla was able to put pieces together with Pritchard on and off the bench, in and out of the lineup, and being Coach of the Year, he did that without Jayson Tatum. Now, I'm not saying that's the answer, but I'm just saying that's something to think about because even bringing back Jayson Tatum in the playoffs, especially against Philly, it was no need for that. I mean, respectfully, the Celtics probably could have beat Sixers without Jayson Tatum.
The risk reward for that was crazy. The risk reward for that.
I feel like it was useless because he came back when we probably really didn't need him, like you said. We were second seed, but wasn't available in the most important game, Game 7. We needed Jayson Tatum.
My point exactly.
We needed him. I ain't gonna lie. We needed Jayson Tatum Game 7, and he was. So what was the point of coming back? What was the point of coming back? If you're not gonna be readily available, the biggest game of the fucking playoffs. So I mean,
but even like his vibe was weird. Like when he missed the game, he was like,
he's like on the bench chilling. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
I'm a Tatum fan, so it's a little biased there. I'm a Tatum.
I have nothing against Tatum. I have nothing against Tatum. Would you say bias?
I'm not gonna be biased. I'm a little biased. I am a little biased with Tatum. I don't believe nothing y'all saying is correct. I believe him and JB is we've been in how many fucking Eastern Conference Finals?
We're not talking about prior to Jayson Tatum's injury. We're not talking about the injury. Look, money changes things. And the Celtics have invested over $300 million into both players.
Correct.
Both.
Correct.
It comes to a point in time where Brad Stevens is thinking about the future of Celtics basketball. You have over $1 billion revenue in terms of contracts of this year's team. You can't afford that for the next 5 years. You ever heard of luxury tax in the NBA? Dead cap? That exists. I'm just saying it comes a time where if Brad Stevens got to make a decision on who we going to ride with for the rest of the way. Is it going to be Jayson Tatum? Is it going to be Jaylen Brown? That's all I'm saying.
The only thing is that I haven't heard anything other but it being Jaylen, right? I haven't.
Me too.
It's the weirdest thing. I think that I think he's too black, too strong for that city, and they don't want that there.
They trying to go with the light skin king.
You know,
Team Life Skin. I
he
understand
nice
that.
and safe. He nice and safe, and they want the safe and quiet one. They don't want the outspoken one that's talking. You know, because
I
Jalen
don't
talks
think they
that
going
talk.
nowhere. I don't think
You
they
know,
going nowhere. It's been happening
So,
for about 5 years now. 5 to
yeah.
so,
4 years.
so you saying right now, if you are Brad Stevens, right? You're a Celtics fan. You're Brad Stevens, and you have an opportunity to acquire a superstar and Giannis Antetokounmpo to come to Boston, and you have to trade either Jaylen Brown or Jayson Tatum. You're not going to make the trade, and you're going to retain both JB and JT, or you have to sacrifice one to acquire Giannis to come to Boston. I'm just asking you
Told you,
as a Celtics
I'm
fan.
riding with JB. I'm riding with JB. We had success. We had much success with them, and it worked. Um, I'm riding with JB, bro. Like I said, I'm not mad at the Giannis trade if it go down because it's Giannis at the end of the day. But what we have here in Boston, it's been much success, bro. Much
It
success.
has. It
2
has.
finals appearances, Eastern Cup, come on. Like the list goes long. Finals MVP we talking about here, you know. Even though Jason led points, rebounds, and assists, but finals MVP here from Jaylen Brown. Like I'm cool with what we got. We weren't even supposed to be second seed last year, bro. And we were second seed with fucking Neemias Quetta on the court, which played good. Namias Quetta on the court, Luca Garza. No, I'm serious. The Knicks, even though the Knicks won it, I'm just saying we weren't even supposed. I
Luka
thought as a
Garza, he was
Celtics
nice
fan,
in Iowa. I
shit,
got
I don't
tired of
know too
seeing him
much
as a
about him.
Michigan fan.
I
I
seen him
did.
in Minnesota, but I don't even think he got much burn in Minnesota.
Nah, he didn't. That's
Honestly,
why he got rid of him.
exactly. You know what I mean? So we weren't supposed to be where we at. So let a healthy Tatum come back. Let JB do what he do. It's a 1A, 1B thing. It's not a JB is 1, JT is 2. It's a 1A, 1B, and not many teams have that in the league. Not many
They
teams
don't.
have that. You know
They
what I
don't.
mean?
They
So
need their version of Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? Somebody
yeah,
They
that's
need
just
we
gonna.
need
They
yeah.
They
need
need
big.
something like. They need somebody
They
like that.
need
I don't know
big.
who was out there
And
like
letting
that, but
go Robert Williams was the stupidest thing the
mm,
Celtics
He's
did in the
injury
last
prone. That
5
wasn't
years.
stupid. That wasn't stupid.
Hell no. That's a
That
rim
wasn't stupid,
protector.
bro.
That's
That
a
wasn't
rim
stupid.
protector.
That wasn't stupid.
And,
We got Porzingis before he turned his shit.
wait. And Kristaps Porzingis was the answer?
He got us a
bruh.
chip. His ass got us a chip. Fuck. Before he turned his shit, I don't know what the fuck wrong with him now. He got illnesses and shit, secret
He went.
illnesses,
He went back to what
shit
he
like that.
was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, I'm cool. He could go. We
Shit
got,
his ass a good
Drew
Golden
Holiday. I
State.
would have liked to keep, but we paid him a lot of money. It was a lot of stuff we had to do. Get under like the second apron and shit like that. So this year, I don't know about that $1 billion revenue shit you talking about. I don't know about that.
It's a
That's a little
fact. It's
deep for
not
me.
a.
No, I'm not
I'm not
saying it's
talking
not. I'm just not educated on
Well,
that.
not you mean the payroll, not the revenue.
payroll.
Payroll.
Sorry,
Hmm.
Okay, so that means
payroll.
that we can't go out and sign players for a lot of money. Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Well, what it means is last year's your roster from
Mm-hmm.
first player to last player.
Yeah.
Your payroll for the season was over $1 billion. The
I thought
In
we-
players,
total
I thought we-
contracts. In total
I thought
contracts.
we caught
contracts.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's not including coaches.
Okay.
That's not including coaches, just players. So ideally, that's part of the reason why the Celtics went into the whole we're going to sell the team and this whole thing, because this is the first time that the Celtics have even went into this horizon of having $1 billion payroll. Now, long term, it doesn't help you to have $1 billion payroll because of eventually it sucks into the space of what we call cap room, and meaning the salary cap of what the Celtics can afford or how much they have in the salary cap to go out and sign a free agent. So if you have $1 billion payroll and you only have, let's say, $40 million in cap, you don't have enough money to go out and sign a free agent to a big time deal. But
Because right now they're already over the cap.
Correct.
Yeah.
How did that happen if we just cut all
because you signed Jayson Tatum and you signed Jaylen Brown to max contracts
And they
over
paid Derek
$300
White.
plus $million, and Derek White over.
Yeah. Okay.
So you gave two people $300 million plus.
And
that's not
getting paid 50, 60 million in 1 year, right?
And we know the taxes in Boston is sky high. But Chad, we talk about free agents. The Knicks have some things to figure out going into this year's offseason because you have 4 unrestricted free agents, but 3 of them are pretty much important that played the part in the Knicks winning, and that's Mitchell Robinson, that's Landry Shamet, and that's reigning 6th man of the year last year in Jordan Clarkson. Now, Leon Rose, I know he's smart along the World Wide West. Everybody can't stay. That happens every championship team. The next year, the team looks a little bit different. But out of these unrestricted free agents that's getting ready to become free agents in the offseason, which player for you that you would like to see the Knicks retain? Is it Clarkson? Is it Mitchell? Is it Shamet? Because you can't have all of them. Somebody's going to get the good end of the stick. Somebody's going to get the bad end of the stick. That's just the way the NBA business works.
I think we keep MAGA Mitch in his pickup truck parked right at the Garden.
Pickup truck.
Keep MAGA Mitch in his pickup parked right at the Garden. Don't even let him out the city.
You saying MAGA like Trump? Like Trump?
Yeah.
Trump?
Yeah.
Get his ass out of there. What you doing?
Listen, he gonna be rebounding for somebody. So
yeah, I like Mitch though. I like Mitch. No, I'm biased. I like Mitch for y'all.
Yeah, no,
Offensive.
I obviously, but I think Mitch is the question is, will we be able to get the pieces that we need in order to shape out the roster, and not and keep Mitch. You know what I mean? Because Mitch is gonna get a raise. So at the same, because you see the dude in Utah is balking at 140 million. Now I can't even remember his name.
Walker Kessler from Auburn.
Right, right. So imagine what Mitch is going to command on the open market.
But Kessler's game is better than Mitch Robinson's, in my opinion.
Kessler's not does he impact? Right? Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that his skill set is a little more rare. Exactly.
Kessler's a rim protector, no?
Kessler can be a rim protector, but his game is not like Mitch Robinson's.
Okay.
Now, if you were to take Kessler and put him into a winning situation, maybe the Lakers or the Spurs, Celtics, etc., or a winning team. He was averaging over 20 points. He was averaging a double-double in Utah, and Utah was one of the worst teams in the NBA this past season.
Listen, I think
Kessler,
he did.
Nah, he put his ACL. He tore his ACL.
Yeah.
But he's a $100 million player, in my opinion. 100%.
Yeah, well, he thinks he's more than $140 million player.
I don't know about that.
Well, because they offered him 140, and he's like, nah.
Oh, he crazy.
Yeah, he said 140. They said no. Yeah, that's the story that came out either yesterday or this morning. Man. I think we
Chad, to this comment, right? Shamet didn't play enough. People fail to forget during that Knicks 29-point comeback and Mike Brown inserting Shamet into that game, although he didn't make an impact in the box score sheet or the score sheet, whatever, his energy on the offensive and defensive end was part of the success for the Knicks to make the comeback. It's not all pretty and orange and blue skies every night. You don't need to score 15 points to be important.
Look, I'll say this. When someone is an unrestricted free agent and they know the route that they have, he's trying to earn his money.
Damn right.
But my concern is once he gets that multi-year deal next year, is he going to still be the same?
Yes.
I don't know. I worry about those.
He's been the same player. He's been the same player where he was.
Obviously not, because he was so easy. We got him for free. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not going to talk about the Sixers front office decisions because Elton Brand ran that organization to the ground.
Right. Yeah, I hear that too.
They were just giving money away.
I think Phoenix or Philadelphia?
Listen,
he was in Phoenix. Then he was in Philly. Then
he was on the couch
for free.
He was on the couch is where he was. He was right here. He was sitting right here.
He was sitting next to Hondo with his Celtics shirt on. Sign me.
Somebody please.
Cool. Look, see, I'm about to get Brunson props and shit. I take my shit back. Brunson is a bad man. Let me just say that Brunson is a bad.
He is. He is a bad man. He went out there and left $114 million on the table and
that's a bad man, boy.
Bust ass and brought a championship to New York. Now he
But I
ain't no
mean, but
he
that's
ain't
how
no
you know he
Bruce
grew up
Wayne.
with NBA money. And not that Rick was a superstar, had max deals and all of that, but he had enough
No.
that they were living comfortably. So
Yeah.
so him leaving that money on the table was like, money I never had is
So
money I never had. So he didn't even really regret it.
so
Yeah, that's bad,
quick
man.
quick hot speed question, Chad, before we move on.
Mm.
Greatest Nick of all time, Brunson or Ewan?
No,
Hot seat question.
it's not even a question that is Jalen. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. And just to give you my history, Georgetown Pat, cold envelope praying that we get Pat, like right. But that finger roll, I can't shake that finger roll, bro. I
You
can't
can put
shake it.
that behind you now. You got a championship.
Yeah, right with Pat too. You know what I'm saying?
Patrick Ewing walked so Jalen
Yeah.
Brunson can run.
No, Bernard King. You
Oh,
know
he
what I
went
mean?
back.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
you know
I
what I
know a
okay.
mean?
little bit
All
about
right.
King. I know a
Like,
little bit
because
about
to me,
King.
like, I
Legend.
mean, Pat was still behind Bernard King anyway. Like,
Okay.
so the question that we're debating now is it Clyde or is it Jalen?
I'm gonna take
The
Clyde.
the only
I'm gonna take Clyde for
the
sure.
only and the only argument against Clyde is that he had Willis Reed with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
he had another top 75 all time player with him.
that's
You know,
true.
like
That's
that's the
true.
only thing. And in the second chip, even though I think Clyde got the MVP, but like Willis Reed should have gotten it, and his stats were crazy when you look back. For that championship run. So I mean, I mean, it's right now it's like 1-1A, but I don't know. One more. I don't even think that Jalen even needs to win another championship, but I think just another
He good.
significantly
He good.
deep playoff run, like
He
getting to the
good.
ECF.
Yeah.
I
He
think
good.
that kind of
He good.
Yeah,
solidifies
you got it.
that
Must
he's
is
I,
like
won.
I'm
the
not
You
with
know,
all
must
the
is like the
banter
tolerate over here.
of him being king of New York and him being compared to Christian Bale and Bruce Wayne and Batman. We ain't gonna put him on that pedestal. Shit, Bruce Wayne, he
I've
saved
literally,
Gotham
I don't, yeah, I've literally
numerous of
never
times.
heard that one, that
I
comparison.
have. I have. I can show it to you.
No,
Look,
please.
listen. I'm just saying. But Hondo, last thing, and I'm going to transition. But
Talk to me,
you
baby.
as a Celtics fan, do you have anything to say to Chad and all of New York Knicks fans after them winning an NBA championship as a Celtic fan?
No, listen, man, listen. I'm a professional Knicks hater because I'm a little bitter. I'm just being honest because of what y'all did to us. My poor Tatum, God bless his soul, he tore his Achilles. And even before he went down, it was looking like y'all was about to beat us. What we went down 3-1 that game, right? Or 3-0 or some shit like that. But I'm a little bitter, right? But if we take that aside, congrats to y'all, man. On my route, I'm a UPS driver, so on my route, I see y'all like gnats, bro. Y'all like everywhere. Yo, go Knicks, go Knicks. I pull up to a stop, go. I congratulated everybody today, so I'm gonna congratulate you, right? I
Appreciate that.
congratulated everybody over the
Appreciate that.
past since y'all won. This past week. Congratulations to y'all. I think it was a good win. I never thought I would see what y'all were like the Cowboys, bro. So y'all broke that, little threshold of yo. You're just like the Cowboys of the NBA. Y'all got it. It was fun to watch. I definitely didn't have y'all beat in San Antonio. I thought Wemby was good. Wemby, we need to talk about Wemby. Well, I thought
Like,
Wemby ass was about to go out there and dom. I said, yo, they don't got nothing for Wemby, bro. I said, you know what? They team actually match up with the Spurs, but Wembayama is nothing for him. And he really let me down. So I mean, he young, he got another chance to come back and be better. But congratulations to the Knicks. Next year, Boston gonna have something to say about that. And be careful because everybody's getting better. Pacers gonna come back. They got Zubac, they got their center. It's not a Miles Turner. It's not a Miles Turner, but Zubac can give you 20 and 20.
Halliburton,
The Burton's coming back. They not going away.
Philly getting healthy,
I don't like Philly. We not go. That's you just we not trusting
yeah,
the process
yeah,
no more,
no,
man.
yeah,
Cleveland
we're not
getting
trusting the
better,
process.
Cleveland, no, nope, nope,
No.
nope. The
Mm-mm.
new races, the Knicks, Celtics,
Atlanta's coming back,
they nice. They okay.
But
They
come
need
on,
a
man,
little
we've been
more,
there.
but
Come on, we saw what happened
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Charlotte's on the rise.
I like Charlotte. They
We
might make
just
the
naming
playoffs this
teams
year.
now. We just
Yeah, he
naming
gonna
Orlando,
stop
teams.
though.
Orlando's getting
Nope,
better.
stuck in the same
You just
spot.
you're just making stuff up now. Go ahead, but
It's gonna be Boston and Pacers, Boston, and Celtics. I believe is like the top three East teams now. Philly gonna have something to say,
Miami,
but we know it. Nope. Come on,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Congratulations to the Knicks, man.
Don't let Pat Riley get Giannis. It's gonna be trouble in Miami.
Congratulations to they don't have enough, man. They don't have enough.
Bam, and Giannis. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Ooh,
Bam,
no
Giannis,
guard,
and Pee Wee Herman.
No
Look,
guard.
who else they got over there?
Yeah, to Tyler, the Tyler Hero era that never popped.
That never went off.
Yeah, I
want to. I do too. Look, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm not a Knicks supporter. I'd be truthfully. I said I came on this platform. I said Spurs will win a championship, but OKC did the Knicks a favor because the OKC tired San Antonio out. By the time they got to game 2, once the Knicks went up 2-0,
Yeah,
I'm like,
average age is 22 years old. You think they wasn't tired?
Yeah, I ain't buying that.
You ain't see Wemby's energy in that fourth quarter. He was exhausted.
That's because he was getting bodied, not because he was tired. He was getting bodied, son.
Oh, boy.
I'm fucking legs like chopsticks. He got to put some weight on, man.
Yeah, we got Mitch Johnson out there.
So we had GTA bodying him, son. What are you talking about? We even had GTA bodying him. What are you talking about?
Listen, and enjoy this.
Yes.
Please enjoy this. Enjoy it. And please do. And I know Knicks fans are going to talk about this for the next 5 years. And rightfully so. I would do the same thing if I won a championship for the first time in 53 years. Chad wasn't born to see the first one.
Listen, I'll say this. They're not going to – Knicks fans are not going to talk about this for 5 years.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
It's still in New York. You know, bro, I'm telling you. How have the Giants fans been after the years that they felt when they fell off?
They still talk about 2011.
All they do is talk about the fall off.
I hear it all the time.
This is still the market, man. The market's the market.
All right, the market's the market. Enjoy the parade tomorrow. The kickoff will start at 10 o'clock.
Chad, you going? You going to the parade?
No. I'm sitting that out.
He's scared. He don't want to be a part of history.
Yeah, that shit crazy over there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I would go to Lakers. Man, I'm in there. Let's go.
Yo, y'all the banged up.
Yeah, they gonna be 8 million there.
Lakers, man. You talking about get Joel Embiid? I bit my tongue. Y'all, you just
right. That was crazy.
Players. What the fuck?
Who?
Luka never helped.
That was crazy.
I don't want Joel. I never said that.
You did say that.
Joel Embiid to the Lakers.
I said. First, I said Giannis can join us. I ain't said nothing about Joel Embiid. I don't want
you said that though. You said it at a bad point. Then you said it at a bad time.
No,
I thought you said the same thing.
Look. You see the beauty of this episode? I can go back and watch the tape.
Yeah.
I said Giannis can come join us in LA. I don't want Joel Embiid. He don't even play 30 games in the season. You think I want that?
Yeah,
and I damn sure don't want his contract. But let's carry this train on because I had enough of talking about those goddamn New York Knicks. Congratulations once again. We switched gears to the WNBA. As you do know, last week I've had a big rant with Minnesota Lynx star guard rookie who's going to be rookie of the year, who I put in my name to be rookie of the year in Olivia Miles, guard from Notre Dame, went to TCU, but playing as a rookie for the Minnesota Lynx, who are out without star player Nafisa Collier, who is still out battling injury. But just a quick highlight, as I always do, because I'm highlighting the WNBA all season. We see here a picture, Minnesota Lynx having the best record so far through 14 or 15 games with tonight of the WNBA season at 11-3. My Las Vegas Aces at 10-4, and the New York Liberty winning the other night. Shout out to my guy John, who was on the call for the Liberty at home against the Indiana Fever. Did a tremendous job. Just want to shine a light on him. Kicked ass and take names along with his color commentary partner Dominic Patrick. So John, shout out to you. I told you I'd take care of you. That's my blessing to you. Keep kicking ass in the seat, and just know I'll be in somebody's seat soon, speaking into existence. But Olivia Miles, the last 5 games, averaging over 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, put on a stunning performance and a wake-up call to the rest of the WNBA, scoring 29 points against the Las Vegas Aces, putting up a show and showing us that she is the Rookie of the Year. 100%. Shame on me for saying Raven Johnson. I probably shouldn't have said that. But Olivia, I'm sorry. I gave you your flowers last week, and I'm going to do it again. Best record in the league at 11-3. Then fast forward to the other side, we got A'ja Wilson, who's a 4-time MVP of the league, dominating on both ends of the floor. In the last 5 games, she's averaged over 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Although Becky Hammon comments about Jalen Brunson are probably somewhere that they probably shouldn't be, because they brought all that comments back out about Jalen Brunson being a 1A guy. Fast forward, Jalen Brunson now as an NBA champion. So I got nothing else to say other than the NBA. I'll keep my train going, because next week, what an opportunity I get to do it again. There'll be no unfiltered tonight because I'm just not in the mood for unfiltered. But I do bring my guy Chris back on as this episode 69 edition, not the sex position. I know it's Pride Month. Take it easy now. It is Rewind to the Week. Let's go, Chris. Shame on me. I should have said that. I'm sorry. I know that community.
Freaky mug.
Joining us on episode 69, as he was just here on episode 68, it's our guy Chris, 1990 Studios, who's the captain of the ship each and every week. We talk about the Carolina Hurricanes, who are the 2026 Stanley Cup champions, winning in 6, a 16-3 playoff record, ending a 20-year drought. This is their first NHL Stanley Cup championship since 2006. That's when wrestling was probably at its great with Evolution and others. Hondo, we'll talk about that a little later. They won 3-0 in Game 6, winning the Stanley Cup. Jordan Staal winning the playoff MVP, scoring in 5 of the 6 Stanley Cup games this past season, or this past series, sorry. And then, of course, Brendan Boosie, the MVP, in my opinion, of this series, having a record 22-save shutout against the Vegas Golden Knights. And we know that Vegas was the favorite coming into the Stanley Cup, Chris, because they took care of Colorado Avalanche, sweeping them. But then what an opportunity Carolina has got, playing the right hockey at the right time. Carolina head coach Ron Moore became the 7th person in NHL history to win the Stanley Cup with the same franchise, not also as a player, but as a coach. He was also the captain on the 2026 Stanley Cup team that Carolina won. Then Carolina also led the NHL playoffs in the offensive zone time over 45% and 5-on-5 shot attempts on goal at 57%. Now, Chris, we're back. You're back because we both said Carolina in 6. But it is true. The Canes are Stanley Cup champions for the first time since 2006. Your takeaway, as well as your breakdown of Carolina bringing home the trophy.
Thanks, Monty. Honestly, it was about time. Canes have been knocking at the door for the last 8 years. 3 of the times going to the Eastern Conference Finals, including last year. And they just showed what a well-oiled team is like. They really bought into Coach Rod Brindamore's system. And one thing I don't know if you saw, but I liked that he had. So this year, at the end of a workout, he had a 35-pound cinder block, which is the same weight as the Stanley Cup, and he would get them at the end of the workout. Everybody would press it once before they leave. So it's kind of neat to kind of see like the things that he would do to really get the team to buy in. But they deserved it, man. They outworked Vegas. They had a pretty smooth run to the cup, which I think worked out in their favor. They didn't get banged up this year like they did in the past against, Florida, Tampa, etc. But yeah, man, they're an example of a team where they have stars. They've never really had that like superstar like that A1, like Crosby in his day, right? Like it's for a long time. Yep. Yeah, Connor McDavid. It's been like Gensel left. They couldn't get Rantanen to stay. But they have guys like Jordan Staal, who's been there forever, really bought into the system. They found guys like through that Rantanen deal, getting Stankoven, who really bought into the system, who's been a guy. Young guys like Blake stepping up, but it's the depth. The depth, when it comes down to the playoffs, especially in hockey, teams with the most depth usually come out pretty well, especially in the when it gets tight in the playoffs, when you got your best lines going up. You need your depth guys who are playing maybe against a weaker third or fourth line to kind of step up and take that next spot. And even Jordan Staal, being an older guy, being the oldest player to win the Conn Smythe MVP for the in the Stanley Cup finals, him stepping up like he did and scoring in all 5 games of the finals, and truly helping them take it to the next level and finally raising that cup, man.
Yeah, so congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes on winning the 2026 NHL Stanley Cup. Well-deserved for the first time in a long time, since 2006. Now, I do know I'm going to give a public service announcement disclosure. The next segment, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you have to say. I don't give a shit what your views is. This is something that I chose not to talk about, but I know Chad is a very smart, intellectual black king. And I do know that Hondo has some brains on him as well. And although Chris is on the camera now, he won't be on the camera for the next. I mean, he's more than welcome to stay, but I don't want anything to be sensitive. But I'm just saying, we getting ready to go left. There's times on this platform where folks say, don't go left for X amount of reasons. Well, sometimes you just got to say, fuck that. We're going left anyway. So, Chris, if you can lead us into episode 69 edition of Floss with Moss, business and feelings are about to pick up. I do not apologize for what the three of us are about to say. We are black kings in America. There are some things. Take that down, Chris. Take the lower third down. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. I don't. There are some things that we agree with, and there's some things that we disagree with. And this right here is something that I damn sure disagree with. And after I give my full disclosure, I want Chad to lead the way, because he's a man with wisdom. He's a man with brains. And he knows a thing or two about this thing we call politics, or politricks, as they say. Hondo, as another young black king in America right behind me, you are more than welcome to share afterwards. But I'm going to get into something that is a very sensitive topic for some, not me, not Chad, not Hondo. But we going to go back down memory lane this past weekend on Sunday at the White House, UFC Freedoms 250. An event that Dana White put together along with Trump, President Trump, who it was his birthday on Sunday. And it turned out to be a success in terms of streaming, viewership, turned out to be a success in terms of obviously the atmosphere. The card was honestly trash from top to bottom. Wasn't nothing that was exciting for me. I'm glad I didn't waste my money, or glad I didn't even watch it. I'm lying. I actually saw the beginning. They brought Trump out with Dana White. I thought that was like great. Like, pump your chest. I'm with the president. Hooray. I know you have friends, etc. Great. But there was a particular match that took place at UFC Freedoms 250. And I don't know if I'm saying this gentleman's name wrong. But at this point, fuck him. Give a shit if I say his name right or wrong. But his name is Josh Hokit. 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 He is a UFC fighter who fought on Sunday. And after his match, which he won, he had an interesting comment to say in his post-game interview in the ring with Dana White. And he said that while Trump was in attendance, and I do know that the Obamas live rent-free in Trump's head as well as the White House, because this is like probably the third or fourth time this year where I've heard either Trump or someone from Trump's party talk about the Obamas, rather Barack or Michelle. But I'm gonna just stay with me now. He claimed that Michelle Obama, former First Lady and First Lady now, it is what it is in my opinion, claiming that First Lady Michelle Obama is a man, and it drew immediate criticism from across the sports world as well as the political world. UFC CEO Dana White called the remark nasty and false, saying he doesn't support personal attacks on people's family. Now, if you go back and watch in the ring at the time when he said it, Dana White didn't stop it. He continued and laughed at it. That's something that we'll talk about momentarily. Hokit defended himself, by coming onto social media saying that he was being strong and courageous with his remarks towards First Lady Michelle Obama. Now, Chad, let's get you in here along with Hondo. There's many things that I agree with and that I don't agree with. I definitely agree that you shouldn't be a jackass on national platform and embarrass a First Lady of Michelle Obama to that magnitude. What I disagree with is Dana White's stance on it by pretty much trying to put a Band-Aid on a wound because you thought that the public world, wasn't going to blow this out of proportion as they rightfully so. But before I give you the floor, Chad, I just want to highlight a few things when we talk about the First Lady, Michelle Obama. We know that she's a Princeton graduate. She's a Harvard Law graduate. She's an attorney. She's a best-selling author. She's a devoted mother to 2 children. She's a public servant. She's a leader, a Black woman leadership in this world, and also a Black woman who has inspired millions and around the world. Things that are free to me when I hear this: Google, reading, and critical thinking. Those 3 things are free in this world. Chad, your reaction to this bozo comments calling Michelle Obama a man. Floor is yours.
Well, the insecurity that it takes, right, for someone that has literally just won a fight, right, and hand-to-hand combat, right, and your response, the first thing that you want to do is disrespect a Black woman that's not there, right? If she was there, he wouldn't have said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
People talk real. It's like you get real ugly and real tough, and you want to play to a sick crowd, right? Because that, like, and for and just point of clarity, it was of the #1 podcaster in the world, Joe Rogan, that was conducting the interview, that kept smirking when he said it.
Sorry, I wasn't Dana.
Right.
My bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, to me, that's almost worse because someone that speaks, to has an over large platform that, and that should have known that how he should have stepped in, because he stepped in on his podcast on something. I mean, not a lot. That's outrageous, but he has stepped in and knew that was something ridiculous. So people want to go viral. They want to feel special, right? And an idiot wants to do idiot things in order to stay popular, because they know that the disdain that people have because of their own insecurities, for Black people in general, but the first Black president and everything that he's represented and everything that his family has represented, right? They can't poke a hole in any of that, right? Because there's no intellectual conversation that they're equipped to have. So the only thing they have is trying to be outlandish, be loud, be stupid, try to get a dumb laugh, and then go on to the next thing. Right? But the amount of inner hurt that that guy's not dealing with, and that he's projecting, is what's really sad about this, because he got stuff that he could probably fix and he'll be a better dude, right? But we always pray we pray for our brothers, right? No matter what, right? No matter what, right? But at the same time, the fact that you even think that that's funny, right? Like it's like the problem is that it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was a joke. It's like, you just say it and then people just say, it's corny to me. It's just corny. Like, I'm just at an age where I'm just allergic to corny shit, and that's corny shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. If I would say if that was a boxing match, he wouldn't have said that, because he would have had to face something when he got out the ring. But
look where they were at, though.
But that's my whole. You're right, exactly. That's where I'm going. It's like the fact that there's even a safe space for that.
Oh.
Right, is the part that's the most disheartening. The fact that it was a space where he felt like, oh, this is what I can do, right, and this is where I can be accepted, and this is where I can where I can just say stupid shit about this anyone, right? Just the fact that there's a space for that is really the saddest part, even beyond what he said.
Yeah.
Right.
It was the audacity for me, Chad, and you have that. It was the audacity, right? Because again, like, you just won a match, you getting ready to do your post-game interview in the ring live. At what point psychologically do you actually sit there and say, like, I'm gonna say this and call a first lady a man, and then the crowd cheers that shit, and then, like, do you sleep good at night now? Do you feel like you've done something in the world? You know what I mean? Like,
one of the flyest 60-plus-year-olds that we've ever seen. Cut it out, right? You know, she stays fresh. She stays, you know what I'm saying? You know,
and she's smart as shit.
Right, exactly. So cut it out, right? Everything that he's not, right? The fact that this guy, he won a match, it wasn't enough, right?
Nope.
He goes over to the president, the leader of the free world, and puts his medal or whatever is over his neck, and it's still not enough. That's how empty this person is. Think about that. Think about that. You're on pay-per-view fighting in front of the White House as your backdrop. Right, you're already gassed. You win. And then after that, you have the opportunity to go over to the president and put something and have a moment with the president. And it's still not enough.
Not enough.
And then your next thought is because I'm still not fulfilled, because I'm so empty inside, that now I need to say this because I think this is finally going to be the thing that fills me. Because now I got to get more attention. Like, you just beat somebody up. Like, that's not enough. You did your job. You did your job well. I didn't see the fight. Yeah, and you got paid. You didn't even do this for free.
No.
Right. So now you rather become a pariah and you sought the approval, of the least of us. You know what I mean? And I really mean like the least common denominator. Right. The people that really that are just as empty as him. That's who you want to appeal to, right? Because you can't match the class, you can't match the elegance, you can't match the grace. So the only thing you have is petty, stupid insults that are. Son, be funny at least.
For sure.
At least be funny.
Say something, Hondo.
One thing I like to say, right?
Hondo. So let me ask you this. Right? Not also did he say it. Right. Not also did he receive major backlash from the sports world and the political world. He even stood 10 toes down and went on social media and defended himself by claiming he was being strong and courageous. If that don't look like insecurity to me, if that don't look like low self-esteem to me, if that look like somebody don't have any class, like, You are in a house that the Obamas pretty much helped build and still have an impact after not being in office for over 10 plus years, still have an impact in today's society. Like, not also as Trump talked about Obama negatively. Now we got this jackass talking about Michelle Obama, First Lady, negatively. What's your reaction to that?
Bro, look. I mean, it's sad to say, but are we shocked though? Look who he glorifies, Trump. Look who he glorifies.
You voted for him?
When you got to work, hell no, I ain't vote for no Trump. But when you glorify somebody that openly, you a black, get your ass out of here. But look though, whatever side, because politics is really touchy though. But I have some intellect in myself, right? When you glorify somebody like Trump, right? Why be shocked? Like, why be shocked? Like that. Somebody said that he took off his medal when one of the things he did after he won was put it on Trump's neck.
Yep.
Look, so when you have a world leader that openly disrespects people, openly is blatantly racist, in my life for living, I'm only 25. I've never seen nothing like that. Like what Trump does. So the people that feel safe under what the bullshit that he produces is not really shocking to me. It's like him saying that to me was feeling like I'm gonna make Trump happy. Didn't Trump fucking post a gorilla, like some gorilla shit?
Yeah, just a few months ago.
Some blatantly the world. I want you to understand that the USA president is blatantly racist, fucking prejudice, all the type of words that you could think of, right? So the people that glorify him, like I said, no, seriously. The people that glorify him, it doesn't shock me at this point. But one thing I will say, right, to add to the way you were holding Michelle up to like a high prestige in the Obama's period. Anytime that Trump talks about them, y'all never notice that they never go back and match the disrespect that he gives off to them. If anything, they'll say something truthfully, but very with such class that no other president has. You know what I mean? Like they would say something truthfully about him, but won't sit there and disrespect him. They won't earn and try to stoop down to his level. So let's praise them a little bit because I don't even think they responded. Like why even
No.
like you know what I mean? I don't even know if they responded. Trump sits here and we talk about Trump is I hate Trump. Let me just say that. Like whoever you support, I think that whoever supports Trump is just as racist as him, just as prejudiced as him. So like I said, this guy, one of the things after he won was to go and put his hey Trump, let me make you happy by saying some shit that you produced to the world and some
Right.
goofy shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
Wild, Moshello, that's something that Trump would smile at. I don't know. I didn't see the clip in full, but I know that shit is like, let me make my guy happy. Whoever
Right.
supports him has to be some form of like stupid, racist, prejudice, something. So I mean, like I said, are we really shocked? Like this guy is, I don't know. That shit is
It's
just
the yeah.
crazy to me.
So it's
Crazy to me.
crazy. What's one thing that you know, I know you referenced your age, so I had to look it up to see how old this guy was, right? Because maybe he's like some old washed up guy that's trying to
Yeah.
be whatever relevant. Dude is 28.
3 years
Like
on me, man.
no, no, but so check that out. So like Obama was president when was elected president when he was 11. He
Mm-hmm.
left office when he was 19. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like you don't even know these people. Like so
Jesus Christ.
you just talking to be talking, son. It's like for his. I don't know why his age made it worse because he's not
It
some
do.
old. What Pac said, all these old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now. Take it like a man, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, like he wasn't really. He's not even that. He's not trying to maintain relevance. Like he's trying to use it as his come up.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, what I'm saying
His moment.
That's
yeah,
how he
right. So
doubled
like
down on what he said, right? That shit got him the
yeah,
publicity he
And then doubled
wanted. And
down on social media
yeah,
with that
yeah. Come
shit.
on.
Like,
Like
come
we
on,
can't come
man.
on.
because
Like
there's a safe space for that to take place.
in that
You know,
environment, when you
right? And this is
surrounded by all those Trumpers, and you surrounded by all those
Yeah, that's what
motherfuckers
they
that hate
about,
black
bro.
people and can't
That's what
stand
they
black
about.
excellence, and what we see now throughout the Constitution are these motherfuckers trying to take away black freedom and black excellence and shit like that.
right,
But this is okay to them. This
right.
is okay.
But my even going to in the sports context, right? Like what people have been, or like some people have asked me, like, why don't you like UFC? This is the reason why I don't like UFC because this is the prevailing attitude
Hell
in the
yeah.
UFC. You know
Don't
what I'm saying?
don't
Like,
don't Dana White and Joe Rogan support all that shit
yeah,
too?
like a hundred
Yeah.
percent.
Yeah,
You,
Come
yeah.
on.
you know what I'm saying? So
I know that.
why do I like boxes? Why and why do I like Floyd? Because Floyd tried to control his destiny as much as possible. He couldn't reach, so like he had some other issues. But
He
at the
went
same
checked
time, like
bouncing.
yeah, well, yeah, what I'm saying. But at the same time, like there's more a structure for black folks to be more empowered and just take stands and to have causes. And then like, come on, man. But even to that extent, I lost respect for Bud. Did you see Bud? Bud
Yeah,
posted
yeah,
a
that shit
picture
with
with
Trump. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
why are you even
yeah.
there? Why are you even
had no
there?
business.
It's like this
Look,
this whole
being there is
gen.
one
Yeah,
thing, but you don't have to publicize it.
we ain't
Like
have to
Jay
do that
Williams
for.
on First Take saying, "Well, I was at the event.
It's
It's
OD.
better than
Like
the
I don't
NBA. It's better
understand.
than the NBA Finals.
Like
It's better
what
than
did
the
that even
NBA
mean?
Finals.
What? Of course, it's a
The
one
fuck?
shot.
So
Not even for the. It's a one shot, one instant spectacle that you pour all your energy in, and you're comparing it to something that happens 5 times,
it's better than the NBA Finals.
and it's as a basketball player.
And you
Come
on a
on, man.
national platform saying that shit on First Take. Like,
Listen, man. I'm telling you, man. That's that Duke shit. That's why. That's that Duke shit.
the Dookies.
Follow Duke. Follow Duke, man. That's
You know, Hondo a JT fan. He might be a Dookie on the
That's all
I'm a
I
low.
Tatum
said.
fan,
Duke.
baby.
Yeah,
I ain't
so
fuck
that's
with no Trump though, man.
that Duke route, man. They always questionable. Wait, what Jimmy King said when he looked in the camera? He was a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You on that Duke,
Wait. Hey, Chris, solo shot. Hold on. Let me react this so I can make my moment. I can clip
Please.
this can go viral. Let me. Josh Hokett, 28 years old. You's a bitch. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So, folks, we get ready to Land is playing down. Won't be at the White House. I'll tell you that shit. It won't be there. But it's been a great episode. Shout out to my two guys, Chad and Hondo, who are both welcome back anytime. They don't need an invitation. They can just say, "Hey, I'm pulling up." I don't give a fuck if I got 4 guests here. We're gonna make it 5 or 6.
Chad,
We'll
you
make
hear
it
this?
work.
You hear this shit?
I've told Chad this multiple times. I mean, Hondo, if I'm be honest, if there's one thing that Chad did or has done that you haven't, to be with me. That was to be with me live during a live episode in front of folks, in front of people.
Okay.
People. I know we've talked about trying to set something up, which is very, very easy to achieve. But I'm just saying, it's one thing to be virtual, but it meant a lot to me personally. Because, Chad came with these goddamn NFL sideline cameras and shit, thinking he about to do a damn photo shoot of a game. He's doing all this shit, right? But it felt good. And shout out to Chris, too, who was able to navigate through all the devilish works that night. But it felt good to sit alongside and have Chad next to me.
Yeah.
In person.
Yes,
set
sir.
up. Right?
Respect the
Chad,
Chad, man.
names. So, but I'm just telling you, I know, Chad, Hondo here, Hondo's from Patterson. So we give folks from Patterson grace.
Hold on. So not only is it Knicks Boston, we got Forsaken Patterson.
Ah, shit. He right next door, too? He from Passaic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
shit, man.
Look, Chad.
Man, man, that was a level that you even added new levels to this.
I'm sorry, Chad, but look, I'm gonna put my name. I'm gonna put my rep. I'll put my whatever I have. I'm gonna vouch. Hondo's he is a good brother. He is not like some of the folks that live in Patterson. I'm just saying, Hondo's a good dude. But I'm just saying, Hondo, Chad he was with me. Like,
I respect that.
So that is your turn.
Yeah, maybe we could do like one at the strip club or something. We could do like a interview there, something like that.
See, that's the Patterson stuff. See, here we go.
Take me to the strip club. We could do something in there, man. I know this girl named Chi Chi.
See, that's the Patterson stuff.
Do a little something, man. You know what I mean?
See?
First, look, I think of it. First ever sports podcast in a strip club.
At some point, the Patterson just gonna come out.
It's something at Passaic called Foxes. We could go to Foxes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, y'all don't know nothing. But all right, let's just cut that short. Cut that short right now. Know what I mean? I'm brainstorming ideas.
First off, Hondo. Nightcap, Chad, and Ocho Cinco. They already beat us to the punch because they did a live episode at Magic City.
Okay, see, all right. See, I didn't know that. I wasn't trying to copycat.
But I don't want to talk about Foxes because that name triggers me.
Yeah, okay? De'Aaron, forget his ass the fuck out of here, man.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with De'Aaron.
Not Fox. Oh
no.
Yo, ass got chased by foxes and shit.
No.
Yeah.
There's a place. I wish John would actually hold on. I have the power of doing special things. There's a place in Scottsdale, Arizona. There's a place in Scottsdale, Arizona called Foxes. Foxes Cigars, Cigar Lounge, whatever. Nice place. He didn't answer. Fuck him. Nice place. But the women in there, I'm talking about 8s, 9s, 10s, high heels. I mean, these chicks come in here, smoke cigar. I mean, it's sexy. For me, it's sexy. It is attractive, right? Another thing is bring your own cigars. I was amazed by that. I was like, what? Bring your own cigars, right?
Let me get a question real quick. Ladies smoking cigars.
Yeah, sexy as hell.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
To me. Oh, I love that.
Okay, I know you like that fine wine shit.
I love that grown and sexy. Smoke that shit.
Fine wine shit. Okay.
But let me get back on track.
I'm sorry,
nice place, ahead. Indoor, outdoor, bar setup, whatever. But I was actually with John, and he was like, he said, be very careful because the women in here be working. I'm in a cigar lounge. What the hell are you talking about? Women in be working. So at the time, it was kind of light crowd, nothing crazy. He goes, yo, this place is about to turn upside down. Verbatim said that. By 9:30, the place is packed. Women is all over the place. I mean, God damn. So let's just say I'm glad I didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Because there's one chick. I shouldn't even be putting this out there on public stream, but I whatever.
Yeah,
she was right now. She you know what? You're right.
He went to first base with a damn Frenchman.
Foxes in Scottsdale, Arizona. Check it out, my people. You guys will love it. Great place, great entertainment, great cigar, great environment.
I want to hear this shit now. What you doing?
I can't. Chad said I've got to listen to OG.
Yeah, I had to make an OG call. I had to make an OG call.
Now it's a lot of speculation left, but okay, we could just use our imagination.
Leave.
But okay. Look, I'm not. Look, if you could make it happen, right? I don't know if I would go to Patterson to do this, but if you could make it happen, Fox is a mistake. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, if you can make it happen, I will pack my equipment up. We can do a live episode at the strip club. No problem. I'm all in.
And I don't got pulled like that, Moss. I was just
well. Don't bring up the idea that you can't follow through.
Right.
But I'm just saying, Chad was with me in person. I'm waiting on you now.
Nah, yeah. God bless, man. I want to say too. I like the team. I like what you have. I love people that pour into you, man. You know you're my guy, man. I know how you handle people too. So anybody that's around you and they're doing you right. I got a lot of respect for them, bro. Shout out to Chad, shout out to Chris, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring no bad folks around you. I love you. You my brother.
Sure. I love you too,
bro. You know my motto: pour into those who pour into you. Chad has been a big brother to me. We both are members at High End Cigars. He sends a bat signal from time to time. He's invited me to his house to meet his beautiful wife and his family. His daughter's doing extremely well in college, Spelman being one of them. He's a Morgan State alum. So Chad's a jack of all trades. I won't talk about his hatred for Kobe Bryant here tonight. We'll do that another time.
Kobe.
But
don't hate Kobe.
Chad has been inspirational. He's been a motivator. He's been someone important to me. Again, we don't talk every day. But the love is always genuine when we come around and we just support each other. I mean, I saw his wife, his signatures, shout out to Aunt and the fam, and Chad wasn't there, and she's sitting there having a good time. But now I got to be a protector for her because Chad ain't there. So, she with her girlfriends, but, me being YM, I got to make sure she's good. Sending selfies to him like, yo, look who I'm with. Chad sitting like, this is great, laughing emojis. But that's just the love we have here on the Rewind. But again, it's been a collective with Chad, Pat, and also Pat. Do we have Chris? Do we have a graphic for Pat? Do we have something in there for him? I know today's his birthday. Do we have anything in it? No, we don't. If we don't, it's fine. But just want to shine a light and say happy birthday to our guy Pat, who is our graphic designer here for GSC3 and the Rewind podcast, who takes care of all of our graphics on a week in and week out basis, lower thirds, everything that you see here on each and every episode. He's been a part of this thing for almost a year now, not a year, over a year. And Pat has been a blessing to me as well as to the brand, as well as to Chris. We work hand in hand, day in and day out. It's a 7-day operation. We're always in sync together as best as we can be in terms of communication. But I just want to say, Pat, happy birthday to you. I know the wife has taken you out for your birthday. You deserve it. Pat is also a Celtics fan, Hondo. So there you go. You got
happy birthday, Pat. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Pat. Just want to say happy birthday to you, brother. I love you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, brother. Happy birthday and cheers to another year around the sun. But I'm also upset because Pat just moved. There you go, Chris. You started shit. Pat moved to Arizona maybe 6 months ago. And you know me, I'm a alignment type of guy. I have to align things. That's why I went out, took the trip to Canada. I needed to align with Chris. I needed to be in person. I needed to hug him. I needed to be in his presence. I told Pat I'm coming out there a month in advance. Here's the dates. Let's make it happen. The OKC and Spurs game 7, he was supposed to meet me at Fox's. It might have been a good thing for his marriage that he didn't come because his marriage might have been on the line. Just saying. But anyway, Pat said I couldn't make it Saturday. Let's do Sunday. I said, all right, no problem. Sunday, I ain't hear shit. So, Pat, I forgive, but I damn sure don't forget, brother. I still love you, though. And you still employed because you forgot I had a pen. I love you. But you owe me. You owe me.
Do y'all see this right here? Do y'all see this lineup? It says Monty Moss, Key, and Chad. That's a good lineup right there, don't you think? That's a good lineup right there. I think we got something brewing here.
Solid.
Look,
That's
bring me
solid.
back on for basketball season because my football is a
Anytime.
little shaky. You know what I mean? My football it's there, but it ain't like the basketball.
Oh,
So
hang
basketball
on.
season.
Hey, John.
Okay.
First off, you cannot say the N word on the rewind. That's number one. So, but you are now live on episode 69. We're getting ready to sign off, but one of my guests I got here, he's a returning guest, Hondo. He said he's got a strip club in Passaic called Foxes, right? Foxes.
Yeah, boy.
And I said the word Foxes is a trigger when I hear that word. And I was explaining some of the night at Foxes, but Chad, being an OG like yourself, told me to pump the brakes and not share. So I didn't.
Yes, you gotta let it go, man. It's all right. It happens.
No, I didn't tell a story. Should I tell a story?
Yeah, tell them don't say too much, man. We don't know the story.
I wouldn't either. I'm not. I'll tell them offline. I ain't gonna tell them online. We got people watching this thing. Oh, they booing me, John. God damn. But I got you here because I wanted you to come on camera, but that's okay. I got you via audio.
I can come on camera now. I just had my mother called and there's a bunch
Well,
of
you got 30 seconds because we can ready to sign off. You got 30 seconds. Get your ass on here. I want to get your opinion on this whole Michelle Obama being called a man at the White House, and that's all I got to say before we sign off. Can you do that?
I can do that for you.
All right, well, hurry up and get here because Chad is getting very annoyed. He's got to be at the Knicks parade tomorrow. He's got his Knicks gear on, and you messing up his sleep right now. Okay, hurry up.
2 hours later.
All right. So Hondo, I just want to say, man, that I appreciate you. We pay dues together. We've been consistent with our monthly commitment, and
sure.
I'm proud of your progress. And shout out to Nova, my niece. Shout out to Nova.
That's my daughter, Chad. I got a daughter, man.
Young
Yeah.
King, Nova.
Yes,
Look, Villanova, Nova. That's winning. That means winning.
You see that?
She's
You
a
see
winner.
that?
She's a
Who's
winner.
a Villanova fan here?
Well, she talking about you just about the Nova Knicks.
Nova Knicks.
Oh, hell no. No. Villanova, we'll take Villanova. Fuck that. We'll take Villanova. Nah, I appreciate you though, Moss, man. For real. I'm a little nervous every time. Like, it's my second time up here.
Why?
Because it's not really my stilo. You know what I mean? I'm not really used. You nervous when you do everything.
So you can do all this content on TikTok, Instagram, and get all 100,000 plus views by doing content.
Like that.
But you nervous about coming on a sports podcast?
Because it's new. It's new. You know what I mean?
Ah,
I'm very
shit.
educated. You know.
Look, John, we're not bringing up Foxes. We're not bringing up Foxes.
You the only one that's talking about Foxes. We let it go.
So joining us, another returning guest who's been here multiple times, who I just saw 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago in Arizona, where he lives at, a New Yorker who is also a Knicks fan, John Copeland Jr. And John, it's safe to say you will not be boarding the PJ to go to New York for the parade tomorrow morning, correct?
No, I got other plans.
He got other plans, but I wanted to. It's been a great episode. Chaz talked about what the Knicks win has meant to him as a Knicks fan for the first time in 53 years. He talked about, of course, how much of a dominance Jalen Brunson has been. Of course, having 45 points in the clinching game-winning game in Game 5 to pretty much end the series at 4-1. But there's something that we brought up that was pretty much on a serious level. And we know that all the stuff that's going on in the world and our furious president of the United States, their president, he's not mine, but whatever. It is what it is. And that's from UFC 250 this past Sunday on Trump's birthday at the White House, where UFC fighter Josh Hokett pretty much came out with his statement after winning in his post-game press match fight after giving his chain to Trump, pretty much calling Michelle Obama a man. Now, we know that Chad has given his take on it. I've given my take on it, but I want to get your take on it because on your platform, Jacob Conversations on Thursdays, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific, you talk about a lot of things that regard around the world of politics as well as around the world of pretty much political news. But what was your initial reaction? What's your thoughts, I should say, on hearing this UFC fighter who's only 28 years old and Josh Hackett calling Michelle Obama a man in front of the entire world and the backlash that he's received, not also from the sports world, but from the politics world?
Listen, man, honestly, for keeping it 100, we should not be surprised by this. This has been a trope. This has been something that they have said about us and things that disparaging things that they've said for decades, for centuries. It should not be a surprise. What this administration and what this president has done has given people and enabled these people to have a voice and basically think they can say whatever they want to say whenever they want to say it. And no matter how derogatory it is, no matter how nasty it is, this is what they do. And this is par for the course for them. This is par for the course for any Trumper. This is, and the fact that they did not even attempt to walk this back tells you all that you need to know. They don't care. They don't care that they call us, they call you monkeys. They call us all of these different things, and they think it's cute. And this is something that they've been doing since the beginning of time. So we should not be surprised by it. This is not something that's new to us. We are used to this now. What he's done is enable these people to do this in public, to have a voice and say these things freely and think that it's okay. Because a lot of the pushback is not coming from the White House. If any pushback is coming from the White House, it might be coming from people outside of the White House, but it's not coming from there because that's what they believe. This man has basically dismantled DEI. He has basically done anything to disparage and take blackness out and people of color, period, out of society. He's done everything against us. So why should we be shocked by this? And at some point, I mean, I understand being humble. I understand you having grace and wanting to walk above board. But at some point, you got to start hitting back. And I think that's the point that we have to start getting to, is that we have to start hitting back. We can't just always say, hey, we're going to take the hot road. We're going to be the nice guys. That shit is not working, especially with this administration is not working. So it has to change. But am I surprised by it? Absolutely not. I'm not shocked by it. And if you know anything about the guy that's in the White House and reality TV and the way that where these people come from, it's all about shock value. It's like, let me see the most insane thing I can say, the most outrageous thing I can say out here so I can get some attention for myself. That's what it was. Doesn't matter if it's negative attention. It doesn't matter what kind of attention it is, as long as it brings them some attention. That's what this dude did. So am I surprised by it? No. Am I hurt or anything by it? No, because it's to be expected. Nothing this administration and nothing these people do surprises me. It just doesn't.
So can I just say that I'm sure YouTube will be next, but the moment we start talking about Trump in our beginning segment, as well as I guess I must have re-triggered the airwaves or the algorithm, Facebook has took down tonight's episode. So I just don't know. I don't know.
What do you expect? And
these fuckers just keep fucking with me.
This goes to the bigger picture of this is why these guys wanted to control TikTok. This is why they wanted to control. You got Zuckerberg in charge of Facebook, all of these things, because they want to control the narrative and control the stuff that's going out there. And anything that disparages this administration or talks badly about it, it's getting banned, it's getting shadow banned, it's getting taken off. The whole thing is they talk freedom of speech. They always want to talk about that. There is no more freedom of speech at this point. especially when you're talking about this administration, because anytime you talk about them, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. That's what it is. And Zuckerberg is in his pocket. Come on, man. He took the garbage off of Facebook, and now there's no fact checking. This is why you get disinformation and misinformation out there. This is nothing new. This is not a new playbook. This is what they do. So it's not surprising that that's what happened. The minute this came up, they're like, "Oh yeah, we gotta get them the fuck off of here." That's what happens. And think about it. When I did the show a couple of weeks ago and I started talking about some shit, the shit just cut off when I was on IG.
Sure did. Sure did.
So you already know what it is. You know what this is. They don't want to hear it.
Well, let's go around the room because we get ready to sign this thing off, episode 69. John, I appreciate you. I should have worn my Lakers jersey. This is some bullshit. Whatever.
Let's sign out with Boston, baby.
Hey, about that.
Oh, man.
Orange and blue skies.
Damn.
Orange and blue skies. Let it ride. Let it ride. Hey, John, I want to appreciate you taking the time to come on tonight. I know it was for a short time, but it was a good time. Episode 69. We're going to save the Fox's story for another rainy day. Not tonight. Not tonight. And I haven't got over it, and I won't get over it because that she thought it's a lot of motherfuckers out here simping. I ain't one of them.
But why do you think they was even in there? Why do you think the women came in there like that?
It will be a special edition. I promise you, a special edition of Rewind After Dark with Monty, John, Rakia, Chad, and Hondo. Live, and there would be no filters, filters, because I ain't holding back. That's bullshit. But John, appreciate you coming on, taking the time as always. You don't get an invitation. You can join us always. I've asked him the last 4 weeks, to be honest.
Bro,
we're on a high. While the Knicks were on a high. Come on, let's talk about the Knicks. I know you're excited, but it's all right. Orange and blue skies. Orange blue skies.
You act like I'm just sitting around not doing nothing. I still got to work.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying.
I told you.
I invite him more to this platform. He invites me to his. I gotta beg him to come on his shit.
Who is this in the chat? Who is this in the chat? You brought your posse with you, Chad?
Is that what
Who the hell is this in the chat putting orange and blue hearts?
Put it back up, Chris. Can we get that comment back up, Chris? Can we get that comment back up?
Oh my gosh, I'm about to mute him. How you mute him on this shit?
The blessed NBA. Does that mean Mamba? The blessed Mamba? Is that what it means? Yeah. Orange and blue skies.
Oh man, he brought his posse with him. Get me off this shit. Let's end it. Come on.
You got 100.
Let's end this right now.
You got the clips. I'm from New York.
Oh man.
I love you. Final words, John, before we sign off. Actually, it doesn't even matter. What's one message you want to leave to the world for 2026 besides the Knicks parade tomorrow?
No, listen, man. The Knicks parade is everything. We waited 53 years for this shit.
You too?
Yes, bro. Listen, we waited 53 years for it. I have sat
I
there.
Hondo. I ain't tell you.
Bro, listen, man. I've been from jump. This means everything. For me, the world is okay now because the Knicks have gotten a championship.
No, it ain't.
Not
with Dick Stain still in office.
Listen, I'm not even letting that cloud my shit. Orange and blue skies out here.
Orange and blue sky.
Tomorrow we're gonna turn up. It's orange and blue sky. We're gonna celebrate like it is nobody's business. Listen, the Knicks are champions. We got this.
Turn the hat.
Until they crown another champion, I don't want to hear shit. Don't say nothing.
All right. All right, Chad, man. Chad, you up. I know you're going to wear your Timbs. You got your Knicks jersey. You got your Busta Rhymes chains. You got the hat on. Final word.
You know how many times?
Off episode 69.
You know how many times I'm going to say dead ass tomorrow?
Dead ass, B. This guy, yeah.
Dead ass. It's Pride Month. Dead ass, motherfucker.
Come back to us when you catch up to us, Celtics. Y'all got, you know what? I can't even acknowledge this foolery. This is what y'all like Nats. Go ahead, Chad. I'm sorry to take your time. Y'all like Nats,
it's all good.
It is crazy.
Man, listen, this is just a good opportunity. You know, I love coming up here, fellowship with brothers in this way. But at the same time, it's orange and blue skies all day. You know what I'm saying? Like we really deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Like we got an owner that don't, and despite that, he tried to shut us down. Like he was like, what was that the movie Major League when the owner was trying to work against
That
the
part.
team winning.
That
That's
part.
what he was trying to do, and we would not have it. He was not having it. Come on, he brought his man. You saw what happened. He brought his man to the game. He almost messed the whole thing up.
There you go.
Oh, man, whatever, man. Listen, this was awesome. You know, listen, I'm not gonna be the type to say we're gonna run it back next year because it was such light work this year. But at the same time, JB all day. Oh, we got the Nova Knicks. I didn't. What I didn't tell you before, Monty, real quick, is that I think Dante coming back. Dante coming back. I don't know how, but I think Dante coming back. We're gonna have the whole squad next year.
Delusion. Like that's this is what comes with being a Knicks fan. Delusion. I'm telling you, bro.
You don't know. Look, you don't know Emmanuel Quigley. You don't know
R.J.
Price.
Barrett. You don't know Jeremy Lin, Steve Novak,
Wilson
Chandler.
I was watching. Oh, I like Wilson Chandler.
It's okay. What we've been through.
Mike D'Antoni.
My fucking Pablo
Larry
Prigioni
Brown.
and shit. I know.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all wonder why we wilding out when we done been through all of this shit.
I don't understand how we not even wilding more.
Yo, we listen, man. We waited for this for a long time. We have waited through a lot of bullshit to get here. So yeah, we gonna turn up and we gonna keep turning up for the rest of the year until next season, and we gonna do that shit through next season until they crown another champion, if that even happens. But we riding this wave for real.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Brother.
I'll say that.
Enjoy while it lasts. I know final words before we sign off. Episode 69. The floor is yours.
I want to start off by saying, how do you block these Knicks fans in the comments? I want to start off by saying that everybody, I'm going to write y'all name down so I can remember to block y'all next time I can't see the comments. But overall, look, how I mute his video cam. He got the Knicks hat in there. How I take him off my screen, man.
Come on, man.
See none of that.
What you say, Hondo?
I don't want to see none of that, man.
What you say, Hondo? You want to block what? What you going to do?
Oh, okay. He said he is Celtics. Okay, so I got somebody with me. He said he is Celtics.
That's Pat. That's Pat. Happy birthday,
Okay,
Pat.
all right, Pat. Yeah, happy birthday, Pat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my guy. I misread it. My bad.
What you say, Hondo? You want the Knicks fans? You gonna block them?
Yeah, everybody that's a Knicks fan is getting blocked. I might not be able to come on here with Chad next time because I might block him after this. And John, I'm sorry. I might block you after this. For real. I can't stand you. I told y'all they all over. All over, bro. All over. Seriously, though, all over. Like on my route, everything. But listen, though, I want to end it off by appreciate you. I want to say I appreciate you for having me up here. Right? It's a blessing, you know. I'm open to doing a lot of new things. This is something new for me. This is a new lane. This is a new lane. Look, I'm really getting mad that he still got the Knicks hat sitting there, like he want me to see the Knicks gear. You know what I mean?
Come on,
look,
man.
On the serious tip, look, and he's still doing it. He think I'm playing block. I'm telling you. Oh, what y'all pinned the message? Oh, y'all pinned the message up here. Okay, it's still up here. All right. Look, serious time right now though. Let me get this out the way. I appreciate you for having me up here. Like I said, it's a new lane for me. I'm open to trying new things, even if that means failing and not doing my best. You know what I mean?
Don't be
I'm gonna try.
You did a great job.
It's good. No, I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Keep going.
One message I like to give to you said a message for 2026 is be yourself and don't be afraid to. You know what? All right, Moss. I'm gonna go ahead. You see what he putting on the camera? You see this shit?
Hell no.
Yo, I like Brunson though, so that's cool. But I'm tired of the Knicks shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Real shit. I'm tired of this shit, man. Wrap this shit up.
Fault. Like I didn't do that on purpose. I don't know why. I don't know what just happened.
Tired of this shit, man. Listen though,
because this is what you gonna see for the next year.
Yeah, y'all enjoy it, because it was like that when we won. When Boston won.
When y'all won, you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I got me a 2K cover with Tatum on it. Yeah, we was jealous.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Yeah.
So y'all got
we
one.
Did it. Yeah, we did it.
It's okay.
It's all right though, man. Like I said, look, I'm like I said, I'm a little
bitter.
I'm a little bitter towards the Knicks, but if I take that out of out of the pot. Like I said, I congratulate y'all. If I wasn't bitter, I might be at that parade tomorrow. But I feel like a bad fan if I end up over there. So I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna keep being the professional hater I am towards the Knicks and the Thunder. I've been hired to be a professional hater to both of those organizations, and I'm gonna fulfill my role.
Hired.
Right? I've been hired to do so.
Hey, Hondo.
Yo,
I got a surprise for you.
what's my surprise?
I was talking to Chris, and I said, I want to have this played during tonight's episode, and when you said that you were nervous on coming on tonight's episode, which I don't know why, it bothered me because you shouldn't be nervous, because with me being a great fucking host, I make sure the guests feel like they're at home.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
I take pride in my job. All right.
Okay.
I take pride in my guests feeling comfortable. But I just want to show Chad and John and the Knicks fans that's watching tonight's episode and the millions around the world that don't be nervous about coming on this platform.
Yes, sir.
Because if you can do what you do outside of this,
what the hell do I do?
A content creator, being someone who is actively involved in today's social media, on TikTok and Instagram, and you know, being where women just flood you with love in your DMs and hollering at you and being all that. So I just wanted to show the world who Hondo really is, because he's a two-sided individual, very two-sided. But this right here, I just wanted to show this right here, just for you, Chris, man. If you hold on, it's coming. Just be patient. Like the next 53 years, be patient. It's coming. He's doing this thing right now. This is unplanned, but the power of the rewind and some of the folks, we made it happen. Look at Hondo. Look at Hondo. Look at Hondo. Look at Hondo.
That's Seton Hall, by the way, too. That's what invited me to the game.
Is that what you doing at the parade tomorrow? You do that at the parade?
No, you ain't catching me there. Fuck that.
So let me just put out the numbers. This reel right here he did got over 17,000 likes, 1.5 thousand retweets, 229 comments. But Hondo afraid to come on a rewind. But he okay with doing this.
I'm here. We all a little nervous at first, bro. We all, you know, like I said, I started nervous, but I am comfortable. I'm definitely comfortable, bro.
I just want to say,
Chris, that's enough for that. Chris, we can get that off of there, Chris.
Chris, play it again. Chris, play it again. Play it again. Chris, the matter with him? Play it again. The hell's wrong with him? Sitting here talking about that's enough. You don't make that decision. I do. I do. This was at the Seton Hall game last season.
I could hear the Jersey Club making you dance.
Yeah, that's the Jersey. Yeah.
But Hondo, I just want to say I love you. So before we sign off, I want to say thank you to our guest tonight that joined, as well as John coming in, sliding in through the back door, just as he's got home on the West Coast.
That was crazy. I ain't know we was able to do that. That was crazy. That was rough. Slide through the back door is crazy.
Pause, bro.
Whoa. What's the pause on that? He came in through the back door.
Hey, yo,
you are wild.
Well, folks walk in with the money through the front door and walk out through the back. What's the problem?
It's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go. It's all that Nick ear. We've been talking all that Nick stuff. Let's go.
Well, I know Pride Month is in New York, so my bad.
Yeah, you celebrating.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, he done got 2 pauses in under 20 seconds.
This
foul.
Episode 69 is officially Chad and John's last time coming back. They're not welcome back anymore. The disrespect is real, okay? Nobody gonna come on this damn platform and
Yo,
Even
that was
Pat
See?
too.
Yeah, see?
that was
No
a
Diddy,
pause.
Monty.
That was a pause
All
word.
right, motherfuckers, pause. All right, pause. Time out. Pause, motherfuckers. How about that? So, shout out to our guests coming on tonight, Chad, John, and Hondo. Always a pleasure. To my dog, Chris, 99 Studios. Thank you for the work you do each and every week along with the GSC3 crew as well as the family. Happy birthday again to our guy, Pat, who's now in the comments after he joined us somehow, some way from dinner or whatever. Thank you. Shout out to Pat's wife also. But if you haven't, subscribe to our YouTube channel at the @rewind_GSC3, as well as follow us on all of our social media platforms at the @rewind_GSC3. This episode is out now, but the flyer will be out tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time on all platforms. So be on the lookout for that. And as I always say before each and every episode, I would say some outlanding shit towards this piece of shit named fucking Josh Hokett, but I won't. I'm gonna be nice tonight because our Chad already gave him his moment. Chad, can you do that one more time before we go? Can you do that one more time? What you did? When you was like the camera, you was like, what'd you say again? You was like, yeah. There you go. You know what I'm talking about.
You's a bitch. Son, you's a bitch, son. Like for real. Like for real, Josh. Like you for real a bitch. Like you for real. Like not even like a little bit. Like, you a whole bitch.
For real.
You get it twisted. Like a whole bitch.
Appreciate you, Chad. As I always say, I'll end with something, and it's something I wrote down here. Don't settle for anything less than what you actually want. The burning sensation that's in your gut isn't heartburn. It's rage at accepting less than you deserve. Name what you want without apology. The people worth keeping will adjust. The rest were using you anyway. So shout out to your old playlist. Shout out to your body pillows and those beautiful pillows you get from Bad Body Works or wherever you get your pillows at. Good night's rest. Shout out to the supplements you get, the vitamins. Not Hulk Hogan, eat your vitamins, say your prayers. Oh, no, we're not going that far. But don't let people be bitter to you. Don't let people take advantage of you. And don't let people manipulate you. It's episode 69 Rewind. We'll be back the same place, the same time next week, 9 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday. Episode 70, you sons of bitches. You fuckers thought I wouldn't get here. But look at God. I am still here, still standing. He sits high, but he looks low. See you guys next week. Hondo, I love you. Chad, I love you. John, I love you.
You said burning in your gut. Pause.